You know that you may be needing a time of rest or restoration when you think about your work or achievements more than you think about the Lord. That's a really important one. When you find yourself just consumed and just productivity and work and all these things, and then you find yourself not really focusing much on God, He might be trying to call you to a returning back to Him, to a time of rest and restoration. That's number one. When you haven't had peace and joy in quite some time. Now, this is a really tough one. When you really take the time and you say, man, like, it's been a long time since I had peace. It's been a long time since I had joy. I don't know what's happened, but it's been quite some time. That is an indication right there that God's wanting you to come to a restoration point right there. That is a huge indication. When there is no joy, when there's no peace in your life, we just need to stop right there and just ask the Lord, why am I not experiencing peace? Why am I not having joy? What is going on? Because I know that peace and joy, it comes from the Father, and why isn't that which comes from the Father not taking place in my life? When you try to convince yourself or others that you must have to keep moving. See, I think that is the culture and the time that we're living in right now, where it says that you have to keep going, you got to keep moving, you got to stay on this course, you got to keep going and going. But that doesn't really line up with scriptures, church. See, the Bible says that, you have to be still sometime and know that He's God. Spiritually be still, but also just take some time to just really stop. See, if we're not careful, like the culture that we're in, society will tell us, keep going, that happened, we'll just keep on moving, and that's not the heart of the Father. He doesn't want us to just get to a point where we're just keep going like the Energizer Bunny, for example. That's not the heart of the Father. He's really wanting us to have rest. So that's number 4.